Hello there, and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles X, Definitive Edition. Just a little video to show off the start of the game, because this is now out. You can pick it up for yourself if you are a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles, and if you're not, well, let's dive in. All the Xenoblade games are kind of like Final Fantasy, Persona, you know, they're self-contained story. You don't need to have played the others. There are maybe references here and there, but you can do just fine with that standalone story. And this one was released on the Wii U, and I think like people didn't really get to experience it because, well, it was on the Wii U and the Wii U didn't sell super well. But also people weren't as clued in about Xenoblade Chronicles as they are now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this came before 2, and yeah, obviously the first game is amazing. And then the second game propelled it to new heights, and by extension the third game did, and now we're here to the point where this has been remastered, and it's wonderful. I'm really excited to actually experience it because I know nothing about this one. So yeah, this is super cool. Oh my god. Oh my god! This was like the ultimate slow burn. Like, nothing was happening, but I was intrigued, I was invested, I wanted to know what it was showcasing, where it was going, and oh my god! Oh, the payoff is worth it!
July 2054 AD.
Oh, that's not far.
The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Okay. Oh, this music. Hello. Okay, so we got different people, male and female. What's the Oh, you can change the background. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with female because I don't know, something about the male's face looks weird. So going. Oh, okay, you can have multiple selections. I see. Honestly, for the hair alone, I'm picking this character. Oh yes, there's a lot of customers. I honestly thought it was just gonna be like, okay, pick between these. Wow, there's actually a surprising amount. Oh, I really appreciate that there's multiple versions of the voice and they've got their actresses. That's great.
All right,
that's really great.
Let's do it.
So what if you staggered me?
Shall we?
I hate losing my balance. Oh, all right. I've lost my balance. Shall we then?
Just tell me what to do.
You're in good hands now.
I am going to go with Peppy, I think. Peppy sounds good. Alright, and yeah, this is my character. Pretty cool. I am ready to go.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? Must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Yeah, I figured this was coming up. So, I did think that was going to come up beforehand, so I'm going with Marie. Don't know why, just feels right.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
I don't know if it's just me, but from my first impression of her, Elma, like the character design feels the most Xenosaga-like. Whether that remains true, I don't know. No, I actually played Xenosaga, but I've watched my friend play it many a time. But yeah, cool. We can jump. We can sprint. Wonderful stuff. Whee. Okay, you've got a mighty jump. Alright, impressive. Fair enough.
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but it feels like we are never going to be able to stop that.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Is this the standard battlefield? Hell yeah! Alright, initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing a weapon. Now, what do you say you give it a whirl, I'll be here to back you up, so feel free to experiment. Okay, so target with R, and then press A. After you draw your weapon, press A, you automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep the enemy within your weapon's attack range. Arts and special abilities your weapons give you access to. You can select them and press A to use one. You can set a maximum of 8 to your art's power. Lovely. After you use an art, it'll be... Oh, this is vocals. You know what? That does sound familiar. I've not heard the soundtrack, but I remember people talking about it. Interesting. After you use an art, it will be put on a cooldown. Taking time until you can use it again. Different arts have cooldowns of different length. Okay. So, let's do, so we want to do this, or do I want to, yeah, just, so, what do I want to use? Do I want to do some more? Let's go flame grenade, that sounds fun. It was fun. Let's go with this one.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've played a Xenoblade game, so I've sort of like forgot the nuances of how the game works. Okay, so cool. I mean, I'll take it. So soul voice prompts are instructions, suggestions, or requests that your party members call out in a heated battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. When an ally issues a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette, which match the prompt's color will be highlighted. Gotcha. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. You and the prompt's issuer will regain some HP. Lovely. Okay, great. Okay, all this stuff over here. There's a life pod. Can I get stuff from it? I can. There's treasure. Nice. I'm going to assume I've collected all the treasure. I think so. Oh, actually, is that a thing? It might be a thing. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so there's enemies over there that I will deal with, I swear. But for now, just seeing what's over here. Do I want to deal with you? Yeah, why not? I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. That's on me.
Assault hammer!
Yeah, so we're not doing a huge amount when we're at close range, but
I can't move.
oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was going to hit you with that, but never mind. Yeah, so we are hitting it like at any given time, but we're just not doing a huge amount. I mean, I am moving in and striking, but like, I mean, I can't really do much more, right?
It hurts. Tough it out.
No, I can't do that. What's my side thing do? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I can just sort of like do that. Ah, I understand. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be like just some stuff I need to learn. Oh, I am like kind of dying. Okay. That's not ideal, but that's fine. I did take on a level 2, I suppose. 'Twas not a level 1.
I'll do my best.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow
Oh, so
strike.
actually, I've gained a little bit more,
Assault
which is
hammer!
good.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, well we won. So hurrah! Yeah, I mean you're level 5. I'm just level 1. I just woke up. It's been a hard day already, you know.
I'll do my best.
Let's see what you've got. Slide. Thunder. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
I see. So if I was to do that, I can do it multiple times, right? Yeah. Sort of. Okay. We just do it a couple more hits. There we go.
Nice work.
And we're leveled up. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm getting used to the combat. It makes sense. I wouldn't say I'm great at it yet, but get in there.
I'll do my best.
They're off guard. Stagger
Because yeah,
them
it's
with a
just
melee attack.
it is a little bit different from
Assault
well,
hammer!
yeah, it is a little bit different from the other games. I mean, the last time I would have played a Xenoblade game, I guess, would have been
Nice work.
3? Yeah, I think it was 3. Which, it was such a good game. Really, really loved it. Got really hooked to it. Same, like, for a mixture of reasons. Like, it wasn't just, you know, the visual style, but the story was great, the gameplay was great, the world was beautiful. Like, it was just really, really engaging. Loved the characters. Yeah, that's like one of the things. Like, usually you don't create a character. So that is a surprise to me. I genuinely didn't expect that. You're level 2 apparently. Do I dare? Apparently I dare.
Let's see what you've got. They're off guard.
Seems like a bad
With a
idea.
melee attack.
Because you're huge. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, you're absolutely massive.
Assault hammer! Oh, so
There we go, that's
sorry.
more like it.
Slaughter 'em. Flame grenade!
Oh, I was a little bit too late, but that's fine. Okay, so I can... Oh, that's not
Losing
great.
my balance.
That's not what I'm after. So does that heal me? Is it like a armor or... I think so.
Shadow strike.
Yeah, grants physical resistance up. So yeah, that makes sense. It's I think it's charging for now. So that's fun. There we go.
Don't fall behind.
Okay.
We
I
got
get
it.
it now.
Let's move.
That wasn't actually nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I know it said level 2, but it was huge, to be fair. And I thought it was going to be maybe like an actual threat. It was not, though. Yeah, shall we head on over to the actual objective? There's plenty I could do around here. There's so many creatures to fight, but instead, I'm going to head over yonder.
So tell me, are my biceps bulging?
Didn't have to be like this.
No, apparently it did.
Let's get going. Bring it to my turn. Assault hammer.
Oh, that's fun.
Targeted slaughter.
I love the satisfaction of like nailing the various like oh that's cool. Yeah, the various attacks that you can do. Like when you get it right, it feels really good. Okay, right. I didn't do nearly as much as I thought it was gonna do.
I don't feel so hot. Heal me
I
up.
have you up first. Shadow strike.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Grenade.
I mean, it's not gonna do nothing. One would hope. Yeah, it's unfortunate because the one I want to use is not available for me right now.
I don't feel so hot. Heal me up.
There we go. Ooh, advanced storm rifle. So I presume I can put that on. Oh, this is actually quite a nice menu. So how do I guess party? Arts good. Yeah, okay. So I can see what my yes. Okay, there's a lot you can learn. But that's obviously we haven't got them all available to us right now. So ground gear, I guess, would be weapons and stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. So weapons power rating is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is. Yeah, we get that. Weapons TP gain rating is a value that broadly indicates how easy it will be to build up TP while fighting. Okay, good to know. Okay, so we got. Okay, so our one is currently the same. That's slightly less powerful, but the TP gain is quite nice. I'd quite like these, but they're yours, I presume. Do we have a better knife? Again, can I have that? That's really powerful. I could take the iron knife, though. Yes, let's do that. Can I actually take that? Yeah, I figured as much. I figured I may as well ask. Oh, wait, no, I don't have the... Oh, I have the proto assault rifle. I see. No, so I definitely want that. Yeah. Sorry, I was misinterpreting what I actually had on versus what's there. Okay, yeah, so that's obviously way better. Oh, actually, there was something that was lower. What was lower? Oh, gravity resistance. I don't think that really matters too much. I'll be honest. I don't massively care. Okay, that's good. I should be way more powerful now. Sweet. Yeah, the pause menu is very simple, but it is effective.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
That whole sequence was breathtaking. Oh my gosh. I love
Recognize the habitat
Xenoblade's
unit?
world building.
That's where we're headed.
So good.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
There is a smallest part of me that's tempted to just jump, but I'm aware it will be rough for me, so let's not do that. So enemies you find a mirror will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell an enemy's detection type by the icon next to their name. Enemies with a level much lower than yours will not attack unprovoked. Okay. Not aggressive, no icon, will not attack unless you attack it. Will react when you enter its field of vision. Oh my god, level 50! It looks amazing, look at it. Will react when you wander too close to it, yeah, and also will mess you up. If you want to reach the habitat before sundown, you'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Okay, gotcha, can do. I can't wait for Xenoblade 4 on the Switch too. Like, it's gonna be absolutely breathtaking. Just, it's gonna blow minds, I can tell. This theme's great. Can I speak to you? I am trying. Clearly not. Alright, fine then. I won't speak to you. I didn't want to anyway. No, I kind of did, but I don't need to, so... Change time. Oh, okay, so you can... Oh, that's handy. Okay, so yes, that is helpful if you need to do something at a certain time. That's good. Do I want to fight you? I mean, why not? Just for some practice alone, it's probably a good idea. But yeah, this is cool.
Move in and strike.
This is a much more powerful weapon, I must say.
Shadow strike.
Lovely.
Assault hammer.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Flame grenade.
Bye.
Like
Yeah, that'll do it. And we leveled up. You love to see it. Pretty good. Rec trailer. We might be able to find some stuff here. And we did indeed. Prototype scouter. Okay. Don't know what that'll do for me, but I have it, so haha. Yeah, this game's so cool. I mean, look at the world building. Just the huge cliffs, the crystal formation around the ship. Just like all of it is just so interesting. Like, look at that. I mean, that is like just quintessential Xenoblade. Like that kind of geometry. Like, it's so good. So good. Gives Pride Rock a run for its money.
Use melee.
Oh, it's a little bit too early. Whoops. That is the way of things.
It's destroyed. Move in and strike.
I am going to destroy you.
I, for some reason, keep failing, so that's fine.
We did great.
I never
I'll get
imagined
better.
this is where life was
Ooh,
going to take me.
one titanium knife too. That sounds like it's good. Yeah, ground gear. See, yeah. It is much better, yes. Oh my word. It's only gone down by, like, 100 points on the TP gain. Like, that's really not much. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not the right level. Does it say what level I need to be? Oh, level 7. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'm level 3, so we'll get there eventually. Good to know. Good to know. Reluctantly, I'm going to take you down. I have perfect, like, a bunch of times in a row. Now I can't do it at all. What's wrong with me? This is pretty cool. I'm enjoying the soundtrack, I must say. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, so you've got just an absolute sliver of health that I must get rid of immediately. That's only a level 4? What the hell? Okay. If you say so. Do I feel like doing this? It seems like a terrible idea, but yeah, let's.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Let's do it. This is probably an absolutely awful idea, but I am going to do it and hope for the best. Whoa, your leg is stretching.
I hate losing my balance.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna do like a weird like collapse thing, and yeah, I did absolutely nothing to stop it. This is a very cool little enemy. I say little, it's absolutely massive.
I am destroyed.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah, I'm just working on getting away right now, because you are, Oh, that just... Okay.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I went into force. Can you bring me back? Is there any chance you'll, like, resurrect me or something?
I'm off balance.
My guess is no. So, how does this work? Am I gonna just go back,
Tough.
like, before I fought this enemy, or what's the deal? Oh, you did it. No, I trusted you. I believed you would do it. I never doubted.
It didn't have to be like this.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's you. Okay. I'm probably going to die.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall
Okay, that healed me. Would have been nice if I actually got it right, but that's cool. There we go. That's more like it.
Just stay on them. Flame grenade.
Nice. We'll switch this in a second. Lovely. That's more like it.
No holds barred.
Get away from you. Don't hit me with acid, please.
Nice work.
I quite infuriate. Sweet. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Level 6. Nah, I'm good. So yeah, you can see those huge creatures over there. You can absolutely take them on if you want. They're probably... I don't know what the level is. It'd say if I got closer. Probably looking at level 50 plus. I know with certainly Xenoblade 3, there are enemies like in their 80s really early on that you can just sort of stumble into. They will not attack you unless provoked. So you'd have to be really stupid to attack them. And that is where I come in. Naturally, I had to give it a whirl. And die within one hit, you say? Well, of course. It was level 85 and I was like 10. So, yeah, it's fun. I like how silly it is.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
It's worth just, like, experiencing pain, you know? Just because it's silly.
Flame grenade.
Target in sight.
I'm ready to dish out the attack. Frozen.
Nice, there we go.
No holds barred.
So what does this do? Afflicts taunt. Oh, okay, I see. It's not really my kind of gameplay using taunt, but I respect it.
Shadow strike.
Oh, I really botched that one up. That's fine. Nice.
Early burn. Now, melee
You
attacks.
unleash my info. I am gonna destroy you.
That'll do. It's good enough.
We did great.
Nice.
Let's move.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm not going to take on a level 6. I'm fine. I might be able to win, but I'm alright. It's okay. Oh, level 13 over there. Look at them. Majestic little creatures. That will probably mess me up in one hit. Again, totally fine. They can do whatever they want. I'm not here to harm them. Unless I'm provoked, in which case, then I might. We'll see. It's really down to you guys. Like, it's how you want to do things. He says he attacks them unprovoked.
Don't fall behind.
Turn.
To be fair, I think you would have attacked me if I went into your field of view, which I wasn't too keen on.
Appendage destroyed. Hit him again.
Oh, come on. I'll do one more in a second. There it is. Yes, lovely.
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Strike. Early bird.
And there we go.
Heal me up.
Through on any point.
I'm leveled up. Nice. Muscled Swid Bulge. Cool. I mean, it's a lovely item. I'm sure it's gonna come in real handy. It probably will. Like there's like, as you'll discover as the game goes on, there's loads of jobs that people want doing. There's loads of like crafting and creation and just, yeah, there's like Xenoblade games are massive. Okay, that's level 30. That's level 23. Unsurprisingly, I don't want to face that. So I will not. But yeah, no, these games can be absolutely massive. If you want to play it casually and just beat the game, we're probably looking at about like 60-ish hours. If you want to do everything, well over 100 easily. The game is massive, and like it's so impressive what they've been able to accomplish with these games, because let's be clear, like the Xenoblade games are huge, absolutely huge. The amount that they have packed in them on the Switch or on the Wii or on the Wii U or whatever, whichever game it is and whichever console it's on, like it's so impressive.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Early burn. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow strike. Stop now. Melee attacks.
Oh, will that actually get me? Not sure. That got you. Wait for it. This is the charge up. It's not really doing it yet.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Give it time. Fine. This one first. And then... Okay, never mind. Well, we ranked up. I'm happy with that.
Let's move.
Ooh, and we've got a bunch of stuff. Lovely, lovely. Let's take a look. Do we get anything that's, like, really, really good? We did. That is better. Yeah, that is better. Yeah, let's put that on. I could probably put one of these on because you... Oh, we're not the right level. Never mind, I can't then. I presume I can't because not the right level. So I can see the required level... Okay, I see. I also assume I can't. Of course I can't. Okay then. Great. Level 9. I'm good for now, thank you. But we are nearly here. So let's head on over. I don't know if this game has full damage. It might. Then again, they said at the beginning of this place that you could just jump off the cliff and probably be fine, so... let's work on to the assumption we would be. Until such time as we're not.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. This is cool. Melee and range weapons. Weapons used on foot are split between melee and range. Yeah, we sort of know that. Melee weapons can only attack close range, tend to do more damage per hit. Range weapons can attack at range, tend to do hit multiple times, but yep, we know that. When you use an art, you automatically switch over to the weapon. Yep, we know that. We've seen that already. Arts are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding. Melee or range. Yep, we know that. Arts used at full secondary cooldown will have a greatly increased effect. Okay.
It didn't have to be like this.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I thought I had it perfect. That's annoying. God, these things are huge. No, I'm going to attack you, I think. That's more like it. Let's go. Oh, yes, beautiful. Well done. Nice, very nice. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, now we're getting into the meat of the game. Feels great. Working on it. Very nice. One to go. I would love to be able to do that, but I cannot. Now, there we go. Beautiful. Oh. Poor choice of words. Oh, I guess a thing you should know about Xenoblade if you don't. The characters will say a lot during combat. A lot of the same, but a lot. That was fun. Oh man, this game's great. Super fun. Now I'm getting back into the rhythm. Oh, it's great. So good.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
It's amazing that this section is intact, given the extreme laser beam that smashed it. Like, it's very impressive. Yeah, I'll take all that. Let us put that on, shall we? Ground gear. Yeah, there's some. Oh, there's the left arm, which I can have. It is. Yeah, it is much better. So what's the difference between these two? Oh, unique. Doesn't seem to... Oh, it's got additional effects. I see. Okay, that's handy. That's good, good. Okay. Yeah. Alright, nice. Very nice indeed. What's in fashion gear? I presume just like... Yeah, oh, you can wear a tuxedo. Sweet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we see how this works. Tell you what, there's a lot in here. Oh my gosh. That's just the head. This is an impressive amount. This is a very impressive amount. Like, they did not need to go this far. I love it though. I'm nothing but admiration. I'm fine for now. And then arts, do we have anything new that I'm like, I want that? No, not really. We don't have much that's unlocked. Because we've got 8 slots and we've only got 5 things on, because that's how many we've unlocked. So yeah, simple as really. Cool. Loving it. I may as well get these. Oh no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I just...
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
But I have. So...
Move in and do some damage.
I am gonna destroy you.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, my turn.
Yeah, and in Xenoblade 3 you can do some like crazy combo attacks.
Range combat.
I've not played 2, and I've not played much of the first either.
Upper hand.
It's something that like I've
Move in and
been
do some damage.
wanting to play at some point,
Shadow strike.
and I'm sure I will one day.
We got him. Let's move.
Nice. Ooh, I think that was a healing ability I just got. That's nice. Very handy, thank you, game. Yeah, like, the amount that they've been able to do on the Wii U and Switch is gonna be crazy when they bring one to the Switch 2.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time. I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did in killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, it's just a couple of stairs. And what's the worst that could happen? Actually, I probably shouldn't say that, but usually, that's when the whole thing collapses and we die, but that's fine. Up the stairs we go. Okay, you are running incredibly fast. I was trying to stop, but... I mean, look at it. It's stunning, isn't it? I mean, as of right now, like when this video is going out, we know nothing about the Switch 2 really, in terms of its power. I wonder what it'll do for games on the Switch. Like, will it improve them in any capacity, or... I don't know. Intriguing. Exciting. The future is soon.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
I love these establishing scenes. It's so cool. We get to see the area, we get this amazing music. Love it.
Join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Can we go to the NLA Convention Center and see Xenoblade Chronicles 7? I want to play it. Apparently there's a demo. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. Oh, man. Yes. Oh, gorgeous. I think I said it best in the opening cutscene. It's the ultimate slow burn. It's like, it's not that slow as a starter. Like, it isn't, yeah, the combat, like, you have to learn the combat and stuff, but it's not that slow. But yeah, just like, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. It just builds and builds and builds, and it's so worth it. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I love this.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago,
all our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
This is not the music I was... Oh, okay. Can't go that way. Fine. There's a huge invisible green thing. Sure. This is not the music I was expecting. Don't hate it. Okay. No, you really do not even think about going anywhere but where we want you to go. Yes, I also know that about this game. You get to, like, command giant mechs.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade. Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Ooh, okay, so change buttons. You can change your active party composition from the main menu. I'm assuming Marie will always be there as the controlled character. You can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party. That's a lot of people. that's a lot of people. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting game. I like. Oh, and I can control the others as well. So that means Marie could potentially not be in the interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Cool. All right. I like.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the Industrial District, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the Administrative District, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the Commercial District. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
I'll be honest, when I first saw this building, I thought it was going to be like a Coliseum arena or something because of the logo. I think it is not going to be that anymore. I think it's probably headquarters. Kind of curious to see what the galleries will contain. Can we actually see? Because genuinely that sounds interesting.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Oh, but I wanted to see the armory. So I can adjust the mini-map, which is cool. But for now, we're just going to head on in Blade Tower. Woo. Oh, do I have to? Yeah, it did say I had to go around. Fair enough. Then I shall. I'm very impressed by the jumping prowess that we have. It's very cool. So, I mean, I can speak to people. These going to be like side quests?
Well...
We sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up out on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. He should be back in a little while with a new haul that'll blow your battle socks clean off. Yeah, so basically, all these people will have things in some time.
Hey!
So yeah, we'll take a look at that later once we've done the check markers. We did it. We reached the barracks.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Cool. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me.
You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym, Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Alright, cool. So, I can take a guided tour and I'll track it. I get a bunch of rewards for it. Sweet. Alright, and display the navigation. Yeah, we know how this works. Lovely. Yeah, that's a lot of info to take in, but... I mean, hopefully there are people still alive in the Lifehold. I mean, you might be able to find the Lifehold, but are people still in it? That's the question. That we'll discover in Chapter 3, I'm sure. Well, it's fine. So what, it takes 30 hours to find the answer? So what?
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the the bipedal and vehicular transformations! You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Let's take a look at that and see what our first main assignment would be.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
This is terrifying. There's going to be
It's
so
like
much to
our
do.
second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
She did, yes.
Hey.
Hey, I just want to see what. Oh, you can't use it. Boo! Fine. I won't see the ridiculous amount of stuff to do.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Do I have much money? I do not know, but there is a very easy way to find out. Go to Armory Alley and see that you can't afford anything.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Alright, to the tower!
Hey!
Yeah, we know where that is. I tried to go in there immediately last time. Just out of curiosity, and the game was like, nah, how dare you. How dare you even think about going in there.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
We did it! We completed the quest. We received some money. Also, that was like really quite intense victory thing. Nice. Alright. I may as well save, why not? Lovely. Alright, well I guess we're going back.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for Blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
The game just ends if I say refuse. Sure, I'll do it.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. a network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Alright, let's go. Sounds good. First proper mission. Oh, really? Chapter 2 already? Honestly, I'm shocked. I mean, maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought like the chapters in 3 were really long, like 6 hours each long, kind of. But maybe I'm completely misremembering. Alright, let's head on out. Pretty exciting. Get out into the big bad world. Install the probe. Try not to get killed along the way. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Alright, let's go. Yes, I forgot the Xenoblade games do have like very long, let's stare at this for a bit moments. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna head straight out. No waiting, let's just go. Welcome to the East Gate. It probably looks virtually identical to the West Gate. But the word is East, so congratulations. That is a really pretty moon. And that is a significantly larger moon, okay? And that is a much smaller moon. Yeah, there's 3 moons here, that's fun. There might even be a 4th. There's also an Aurora Borealis, which I appreciate. I mean, I've gotta do it. Yeah! That was fun.
Flame grenade! Oh, so sorry. Now slaughter!
Look at this. Yeah, nice.
We're up against a big target. target.
Very nice.
I owe you one.
Oh, a little bit early, but that's fine.
I am gonna destroy you.
Oh, didn't see that until I was paying attention to the bottom thing.
Chrome armor.
Appreciate it.
Recuperate.
Go. Yes.
I'm gonna do some damage.
I am gonna destroy you.
Now it's my turn.
Nice. Oh, that is so satisfying. And we got some advanced survival bodywear, you say? That sounds good. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh, we cannot wear that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say we are not the right level for this. That is fair enough. I respect it. This is cool. It's nice also playing as someone else just to see what their combat's like. And yeah, she is suitably very powerful. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I'm loving the soundtrack. It's so nice and varied.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some Tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, We can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Ready as I'll ever be. I think I've equipped everything that I need, but I'll double check. Yes, your blades are pretty good. You can't put the egg, of course you can't. That's fine. Yeah, your guns are pretty solid, so I've got no reason to not have them on. Do you have anything for the head? I mean, no. Oh, no. I'm trying to, let's see. Yeah, you seem to be okay. I think you're fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it. This is, what's the worst that can happen, right? It's just a very big boss. Destroying appendages. You can aim your attacks at particular parts of your enemy. Yes, aim with that plus Y, or A, yeah. Additionally, destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may order additional rewards. Yes.
So tell me, are my biceps bulging?
Okay, you're level 6. That's not too bad, right? Sure, let's go with that.
Close and land the blow.
I'm gonna destroy.
Appreciate it.
Slam closing. Fire particle. No holds barred.
Oh, okay, this is fine.
Flame grenade.
Nice, very nice.
Move in and strike.
I wish this was ready. It's really ready. Yeah, there we go. Lovely.
Move in and do some damage.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Oh, this soundtrack's great.
I owe you one.
Oh, I still hit it. I didn't think it would, but I'll take it.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I am gonna destroy you.
I appreciate your optimism. I don't appreciate that laser.
Fire particle.
Oh, okay, no, this soundtrack's great. Hello. Oh, we're getting close. Come on, we got this. Take out your leg, come on. Hit the leg. That'll do it, yeah! That went alright. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. We are. Felt great.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thank you. I didn't really see what
Now
you were
let's
doing
get
until
down to
focusing on
business
me,
and
but
install
yeah.
that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
Well, for now, that was pretty solid.
This beam of light indicates a Frontier Nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
That was cool. That was really cool. I love that. Again, slow burn. Takes a while to
Okay.
pick up, but
Ready
oh,
for
when it
switch.
picks up, it's
Split
great.
it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, There's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
One survival goggles, my favourite, thank you. Alright, finding their probe sites, or sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segments. You can go to the main menu and... okay, that's fun. Now, Pathfinder, if you're going to grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach your vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press A. Good. I was left to report back to base, but first, let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a Skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a Tyrant, is pretty risky. Understood. Well, I mean, wasn't much I could do about it. I only had the one option, which was, you know, do that. But yeah, Segment Recon shows the details of the tasks that need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Interesting. There's a segment recon task still to address at your current location. A yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. Segment mark indicates the borders of the segment. You can also go to the main menu map, segments, and... okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, there's a segment recon there. You can see there's a very, very powerful Tyrant. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Alien wreckage, and then mystery. Okay, interesting. Cool. Very, very cool. Oh, God, the soundtrack's so good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that battle. I'm down for more of that. Sorry, I'm just vibing with this music. Don't mind me, I'm having a wonderful time.
Commander Vandam.
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a Tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
I appreciate you appreciating what we did. Thank you very much.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment. Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Can I do all
Don't
8?
fret about it too much.
Little column A, little
Whichever
column
you
B,
choose, you still
little
have
column
a lot
F.
of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Oh, great, I'll do all of them.
So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, I'll decide.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I'm ready. I'm thinking I'd quite like to be a Pathfinder for now. And then maybe Interceptors. But for now I want to be Pathfinder. I want to just explore.
Then it's settled?
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Alright. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Well,
Roger that.
we will not be doing that in this video. Yeah, we'll call it there. I really like what this game's doing. It's a lot of fun. It's yeah, there you go. We did a prologue and 2 chapters. Yeah, it's very, very satisfying to just, you know, oh, we got fast travel, sweet. Arms manufacturers, excellent, good stuff. And we got missions. There are many missions: story missions, affinity missions, normal missions, and basic missions for mission control. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's the game just basically opened up. But yeah, no, this is super fun. Like, it's really cool. As I say, it takes a bit to get going, but now that we're here, the game has basically opened up to us. With our role, we'll be doing missions, we'll be heading out in the world, we'll be taking on enemies, we'll be putting in probes. Like, it's just very satisfying. I mean, hey, you can do a little bit of combat, a little bit. You can do some stuff like hunting for minerals and whatnot, if that is what you want. But yeah, oh, it's so good. If you're a fan of the Xenoblade games, there's no reason not to pick this up. From what I can gather, from what I've just like seen from like various like posts online and stuff, like people have been saying that they've taken the things that weren't as great in this game and rectified it, fixed it, changed it. made it more in line with 2 and 3 and the first game's definitive edition, which is really cool because, like, yeah, I don't know specifically what was wrong with the game because I've not played it, but you know, like, it's or seen it. But it's really good that they have, like, clearly looked at feedback and wanted to adjust things, and yeah, that's wonderful. And yeah, it's just a really cool game. It's very much like the other games, in every sense, where it's a slow start and then it just picks up and builds and never stops. But if it's your kind of gameplay, if it's your kind of story, your kind of everything, then yeah, this is going to be a delight. And I'm sure when we actually get to control the skells, that's going to drastically change everything. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for something else. Take care. Bye-bye.